So I just did a video on why you should be joining wedding organizations and event organizations. And then this video is going to be a few organizations within the Reno, Tahoe, Carson area that maybe if you're in my area, if you know me, if you want to hang out or chat or whatever, meet some other vendors, these are a few ones that I like that I'm part of, that I go to, and just to kind of get you guys familiar with it. So we're going to rock into that right now. Back to the channel. I'm Jeremy with Jeremy Lou Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Video helps you in a way, give it a thumbs up. And then click that bell for notifications. They'll tell you every time I come on. My computer's right here. You guys are right here. The first one we're going to pull up right now is called Weddings of the West. Acronym is WOW. And this is a great, great, great group of people. This has been around for a while. And I joined it about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And then I actually became president of it for 3 years. And now Tracy's president as of a couple months ago. But still, overall, a great organization. Now, all these organizations are going to have something similar. They're going to be a group of people that want to network and meet and work and make money and all the positives, right? But some of these are more let's meet up and hang out, and some of these are more super educational, and some of these are more like very let's party, let's hang out, and let's educate all at the same time. So WOW is a group that meets about once a month. They have just revamped their website, so as you can see, it looks really good. Images kind of scroll through. We got a new logo going on here. There's a full member directory. This is not targeted towards brides. And what I mean is when you sign up for an organization like WOW, they are not going out there and looking for brides like a bridal fair, bringing them back to the website and say, hey, here's our members, come book with us. But just as a side precaution, that's built in there as well. So if you're coming in here and you're looking for a photographer, you might go in here and be like, oh my God, look at all these people. Let me find a photographer in here. And then what the word is photographer. And then we're like, oh, let's find Jeremy Lou. And it goes to my website, right? But that is not what Weddings of the West is. It's a monthly meeting that focuses highly on education and focuses highly on networking and including positivity within the community. So you're going to go and you're going to say hi to everybody. You're going to snack. You're going to see how everybody's doing. And then you're going to have mini conversations within the group on things that are going on. Every once in a while, they'll bring in an attorney, an accountant, somebody that'll come and talk to all of us vendors and we can ask questions. I mean, and I brought an insurance guy into it, and he does my insurance, and now he does a bunch of people's insurance and people that didn't need it. The next meeting that's coming up is going to be a paralegal who's going to talk about contract building, website building, what you need to have, right? Great group. And their focus theoretically is going to be the Reno, Carson area, Gardnerville area within us. But if you live in our area, if you live in Reno like I do, everything is theoretically 15 minutes away, a little bit farther, but you know what I'm saying. The next one I want to talk to you guys about is NACE Reno. Hopefully it just pops up here. Cool. Andy is running this as a president. This is a really cool organization, and this is a national organization, National Association for Catering and Events. So not just weddings, right, but large-scale events. And whenever I go to these, it's always a really hoity-toity, great dinner. It's always a good group of professionals. This is going to focus more on the larger scale business owners, the maybe the casinos, maybe they have a representative from the Grand Sierra, the Peppermill, the Hyatt. They all have a representative that comes in and meets. And usually there's an education aspect to it again, right? So it's like a 45-minute talk, hang out, eat, and education. They had a sommelier come in right now and talk about wine and pairing and things that you might not think that you need to know as a business owner, but you do. As you can kind of see all these imagery, they throw white parties at local venues, and all these people that I'm looking at here are part of larger organizations that come together. So they're representing something, which is a little bit different. In the photography side, we really don't have that. Photographers are kind of just individualized, but how cool it would be to go to an event where you have like, let's say like the 10 top wedding venues that you have, right? But they're like large scale wedding venues, and you have a representative come and you get to meet and chat with them and get to know them by name. And as you can tell with these images that are scrolling through, it's great. They have monthly meetings every once in a while. I'm dealing with a personal issue right now where I'm not getting the notifications. I've missed the last like 5 or 6 meetings, but I can go on to here now. And Andy told me to do this a while ago, and it's my fault for not doing it. But the next meeting is October 17th at Edgewood. And so I'm going to make sure that I'm signing up for it right now. This does have a yearly, WoW had a yearly membership. This does have a yearly membership as well. I do believe that you can go to all these organizations for either free or discounted for the first time, or sometimes you just have to pay for your dinner to go to those organizations. And this one also has a members gallery as well. Same thing. You're not, Mace isn't going to ask brides to go to the website. They're not like, hey, actively sponsoring posts to get brides to come and check them out. It's just kind of this is just there for the member directory, right? The next one we have is the NNBA. Hopefully, this just shows up. That's not going to show up. Is the Northern Nevada Bridal Association, which touts itself as being the largest organization or association in our area. And I want to say that in their local vendors, they have like over 100 in here, which is pretty good. This group is a little bit different. This group is run by an amazing DJ MC named Larry and Shirley, who is like this like guru of like bridal shows, and not just bridal shows. I know she does other shows too, but I know her in bridal shows. You can kind of see right here. They're gearing up for their next bridal show coming in a couple weeks. I will not be able to attend, sadly. I will be in New York, but I was going to go. But what this does is this group meets once a month as well. Local venues around the Reno, Tahoe, actually Reno, Carson area as well. So they kind of not, I don't want to use the word competing, right? But they're kind of like Weddings of the West. And they have educational aspects as well, but mostly it's a networking group. This is a group that's going to target the brides. This is going to target people that are getting married to come to view their website and to get booking. So if you're looking for like, hey, I want to try to somehow book more weddings, this might be the group to join. I know that if you do the bridal show, you do get a membership built in as well, but their membership is only $100 a year for this guy. So really, they just want everybody to kind of join and be part of it. So a typical meeting would be you go there, you snack, you have food, you say hi to everybody, you do a tour of the venue, and you get to learn and ask questions. And it's always a different topic. Last month's topic was how do we get more reviews? What is it that reviews work with? Are you asking for reviews? Are we just hoping that they show up? Stuff like that. So within here, we have a ton of local vendors here. I don't even know if I'm in here anymore because I haven't signed up this last year. But if I was, I would be in here somewhere. But as you can see, there's a lot more photographers than you saw of Weddings of the West. I'm not in there. Guys, I'm not in there. And that's just my bad because I didn't sign the thing. But the cool thing with this one is that you don't have to be a member to go to their meetings. I don't know if there's a charge per, but they do push for that membership aspect, and it's all built in right here. So again, this is for I want to book more brides. I want to get my name out there so that they can push. Think of it like a bridal show, but also they tag into these bridal shows a lot more. So this is a good network to do if you do love doing bridal shows. I always say you should do them. That's just me. Why not? If you have an area where you shoot weddings and people are coming to you to see if you can do their wedding, like, duh, go for it. Um, the next one we have is, oh my God, it's Twig Tahoe, but what is that? It's not Twig, right? It's Tahoe Engaged. Ha ha ha. Tahoe Engaged. So there's one more after this. We're rocking through these. Tahoe Engaged is has to be one of my favorite organizations. I've even though I'm president of Weddings of the West, right, or was president of Weddings of the West, I really like that group. But Twig is one of those things. Tahoe Engaged. I don't know what we're calling it. I just know it is Twig, but it looks like it's Tahoe Engaged for sure. Is a great resource for growing your education within our area. Joyce runs this, and she has this relationship with people all over the world, like relationship with people at the Knot, at Wedding Wire, right? Like at all these places that will come to Tahoe. She will fly them to Tahoe, get them a room, or do whatever she has to do, but they will speak to us. And having somebody in those worlds talk to us, like national networkers, people that are like part of X or Twitter, like that will come in and be like, this is how you run this. Maybe somebody from Instagram will come and be like, this is the algorithm, this is what you need to do, is invaluable because right now all of us are just kind of talking to each other about what we think works. But if I had somebody from Instagram tell me how it works, it's cool. So this is Tahoe specific, right? She only focuses on Tahoe vendors and she only does Tahoe locations, which I love because she has that just general area here. There's a yearly membership, and it's a very exclusive membership, meaning that when you sign up with Tahoe Engage, she sends out a application, you fill it out, and then you have to get people to vouch for you, right? They like give me three people that says that you're a good vendor, and she'll contact you. And if you don't pass the test, you don't pass the test. You can try again later, And I love that about it only because I am in this, right? Um, so she focuses heavily on that education, and I've learned so much for this. Also, the food is always amazing. Also, every time she has one of us photographers shoot it, and I got to shoot it for a place called Incline Bowl, and got to network with the amazing owners there. And it's something that I wouldn't have been able to do if I wasn't part of this, right? Oh my God, I'm in here. And as you can tell, this one only has four photographers, and these photographers are freaking amazeballs. Um, they're all money. So like if a bride were to find this site and go, and I don't know if Joyce specifically targets brides to go to her site. I just don't know. But this is a great venue for me to be part of because I'm just one of four. And it's a lot easier for me to rock through there, right? So highly recommend this. If you're a newer photographer or a newer vendor, this might be a little more difficult to get into, which is fine, but who cares? Try anyways and rock from there. She is one of the best people in the industry, I will have to say. And I know her background is like large scale weddings and events coordination and all that stuff. I think coordination is even like the bad word. I think like she like is like that, you know, walkie talkie everywhere kind of person. And the last one we're going to talk about is something called Tahoe Unveiled. And Tahoe Unveiled is the newest one that I've joined. I joined this because an amazing friend of mine bought the company. And right now, there is a yearly membership. They focus heavily on social media. They focus heavily on blogging, Instagramming, right? They'll post things and tag you in it. They'll do news, they'll be like, Jeremy, we're doing a story on winter weddings. Can you send me pictures of winter weddings? And can you write a little paragraph about it? So then all of a sudden my information goes out to them, to all their brides. I think I think that this Tahoe Unveiled, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong, targets brides. Their Instagram is on fire, and basically people getting married in Tahoe or in our area are staying and following their site, and basically they're just pushing out vendors every once in a while to get back. So you're like, if you're looking at booking brides, this is another one you would join as well. Um, there is a vendor guide, right? They have an elopement guide, inquiry. So we go into photography again. They have all these, and let's see how many they have, right? So we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Awesome. This is me right here, another Tahoe wedding. And all these are great photographers within the Tahoe area. And again, Tahoe specific because it's Tahoe Unveiled. I live in Reno. I live about 40 minutes away from Tahoe, but I shoot in Tahoe almost exclusively because I live there. Um, Experience to shop, this is really well done, run by a really well done team. This team is young, this team is fresh, and this team knows what they're doing. So these are kind of the ways to go. So, guys, we have shown you. Oh, what is happening? We have shown you five organizations within the Reno Tahoe area. If you live around here, if you live in Sacramento, anywhere close, I highly recommend you look into all of them. Go to them. It's 5 hours out of your month if you're traveling to go to them. But it's going to get you in front of a lot of people, and I highly recommend doing this. I am a individual. I am a entrepreneur. I'm a one man business. And without organizations like these, there's no way that the trends would hit me because I'm just not looking for them. So once it slaps me in the face, I'll be like, got it, trend, go. Instagram posting once a day, got it, posting once a week, got it, whatever I have to do. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're having a good day. I will talk to you next time.